session, I will discuss three of the less accessible features of the Atari home computer: display list interrupts, vertical blank interrupts, and fine scrolling. These are advanced topics requiring a firm understanding of the computer, so we'd better review some fundamentals. We'll start with the TV. A television works by sweeping an electron beam across the screen. As the beam moves, we vary its intensity to paint images onto the screen. When the beam reaches the right edge of the screen, it retraces and steps down one line. When it reaches the bottom of the screen, it retraces to the top of the screen. An interrupt is a special machine language routine that is executed whenever an interrupt event strikes. The 6502 microprocessor is jerked away from its mainline program and taken to the interrupt service routine. When it is done processing the interrupt service routine, it returns to the mainline program. The two interrupts we will cover are display list interrupts and vertical blank interrupts. Display list interrupts can be set to occur at any vertical point on the screen. This allows us to change the graphics registers as the beam moves down the screen. Vertical blank interrupts occur every 60th of a second, regardless of what else is happening. There are two types of scrolling, fine and coarse. Both require a custom display list. Coarse scrolling requires that you change the load memory scan operands in the display list. Fine scrolling is done by changing the fine scrolling registers, one for horizontal scrolling and one for vertical scrolling. Fine scrolling by itself will only scroll the image a limited distance. To scroll a greater distance, fine scrolling must be combined with coarse scrolling. Both operations must be executed during a vertical blank interrupt. In this example, we show only pure horizontal or pure vertical scrolling. They can be combined in a real program. All three of these features require the use of assembly language, but assembly language is much harder to use than BASIC. Are these features worth that much effort? Let me show you some programs that use them, and you can decide for yourself. The first program is Scram. This is a basic program with assembly language subroutines for display list interrupts and vertical blank interrupts. The vertical blank interrupt service routine moves the bubbles. This assures that they move smoothly. The same routine also pulses the reactor color and blinks the cursor. The display is a standard graphics 7 display. Players and missiles are used to add color to the screen. The turbine, generator, and reactor are all players. So is the steam here and here. The steam here and here is made with missiles. That's 5 players, right? Wrong. Players 0, 1, and 2 are here, here, and here. A display list interrupt is executed right here. It moves the players to here and here. It also changes their colors. A very simple trick with the load memory scan operand in the display list produces the earthquake. Another simple trick with color registers is used during meltdown. The next program I want to talk about is Eastern Front 1941. This program demonstrates what can be done with fine scrolling. It also demonstrates the tremendous power of character set graphics. The map is made with redefined character sets that only need 1K of memory. The map itself uses only 2K of memory. The characters are designed to fit together to create a continuous image. For example, a river is constructed by fitting together pieces in a simple sequence. A coastline is done in much the same way. Display list interrupts are used in several places. Color registers are changed here, 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 and here to get more color onto the screen. Character sets are changed here and here for better graphics. Player missile graphics are used to add color and convey more information. The cursor, the arrow, and the Maltese cross are all players. Color register indirection is used to change the color of the terrain with the passage of the seasons. The vertical blank interrupt is used to accept user inputs, allowing fast response and lengthy computations to work together. As you have seen, display list interrupts, vertical blank interrupts, and scrolling allow you to create better programs. I taught myself how to use these features. You can too.